Hi everyone, Chris's Book Corner, and this is Chris, and this is the first video I've done in quite a while. It's been about a month and a half. I do apologize for that, and the reason being is because I've been doing some job things. I've been doing some job searching and whatnot, and thankfully my job search has come to an end. I have secured a position with a company here in Chicago, and I'm going to be starting it in December, so I'm looking forward to doing that. Purpose of the video today is to go over some books that I have read and a book that I'm almost done reading, but I couldn't wait because to show you the book because this is one of those books that I just adore and I'm really excited to share it with you. So let's get started. The first book that I have for you is Stephen King and Owen King's Sleeping Beauties. This book is put out by Scribner, and this was put out on September 26th. This book centers around a town, and in the town there's an attack of moths that attacks these women, and if the women in the town fall asleep, they start having a cocoon wrapped around them. If they are disturbed by the men in the town, or anybody else for that matter, they become very violent and they basically kill people. Very interesting story. This is the eighth book by Stephen King that I've read. The first book by Stephen King and Owen King as a collaborative effort. I will say that this book, weighing in at 700 pages, as you can see, it's a pretty big chungster there. This is one of those books I just didn't care for. I just didn't like it. This is a book that definitely could have been pared down a couple hundred pages, and it could have done really well. This book took me over a month to read. I don't read books for over a month. If I do, then typically isn't for me. Why did I stay with it? I wanted to see how it turned out. And I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. This is for somebody who enjoys a horror story. This is for somebody who has got Stephen King a little bit under their belt. If this is if this is your first Stephen King, this is not the way to go. It just was not for me. And again, that is Stephen King and Owen King Sleeping Beauties, again put out by Scribner, and it was put out on September 26th. The next book I have for you is actually for the LGBTQ community, and that is A Marriage of a Thousand Lies by S.J. Sindu. This is put up by Soho, and this is a debut novel. What this centers around, centers around Lucky and Krishna, also known as Chris, and they are a married couple, but they are a couple that are gay. The gentleman's gay and the lady is gay. The lady, Lucky, she goes home to Boston, and she meets up with her friend Nisha, and she is gay as well, but she's being forced into a marriage by her family. She's of Sri Lankan descent, as well as Lucky and Chris are, and she's being forced into a marriage by her family, and Lucky tells her that it's not good. Don't do this. We did it. We don't want to do this. We're only together because of our family. And come to find out, Lucky and Nisha were actual lovers back in the day. And she's trying to talk Nisha into, being herself and being true to herself, and really saying to her family, this is not your life, it's mine. This is a great book. I really enjoyed the characters of this book. I enjoyed the prose of what Miss Sindu had put out for me. I felt included in the story. I didn't want to put it down. This is a really good book to read if you're interested in the LGBTQ community, or if you are a part of the LGBTQ community as well. This is a great book. It taught me some things about Sri Lanka as well, so that's a really good. It's a really good book. Again, that is Marriage of a Thousand Lies by S.J. Sindu, and that is put out by Soho. The next book that I have for you is another book that I absolutely love, and this is the one that I'm almost done with. I've got about 10% to go. That is Hum If You Don't Know the Words, and that is by Bianca Marais. Great cover on this book. This is actually set in South Africa, and this is during the Soweto days in the 1970s, or apartheid, excuse me. And it centers around Robin and Beauty. Robin's parents, they go out for an evening, and they are actually killed during the apartheid. And she is just absolutely grief-stricken by what's going on. And her mother's sister, Edith, comes to take care of her, but Edith is not the mothering type. She wants to be by herself, she wants to do her own thing, and she basically leaves Robin to fend for herself. Enter Beauty, and Beauty is this woman, she's in her 50s, and she has a daughter that actually has disappeared. Doesn't know where she's at, can't get in contact with her. And she also, and Robin befriends Beauty, and they go searching for Beauty's daughter. This is a book that, again, I felt very included in. I feel like I was there. This is a debut author who knows what she's doing. I was very impressed with the prose of this book. It's just a really good book to read. I highly, highly recommend it if you are someone that enjoys stories that are set in South Africa, stories that are set in the apartheid time period as well. The apartheid was such a horrible, horrible time period for those that were in it. And it's still, with the prejudice and whatnot, it's still going on. This was an excellent book to read. If you have not picked this up yet, please pick it up. I'm friends with the author on Instagram, and just an amazing book. So again, that is Hum If You Don't Know the Words, and that is by Bianca Marais, and that is put out by Putnam. So these are the 3 books that I have read, or I'm going to be finishing reading hopefully tonight for the Hum If You Don't Know the Words. But again, I couldn't wait to share that with you. So I hope that you enjoyed the selections that I have here for you. I'm hopefully going to be doing more videos very soon. I don't want to have it to be a month or month and a half's time lag between videos, so hopefully I'll be doing another one in the next couple days or so. So that is what I have for you. If you have any questions or concerns or comments, please link them below, and we'll go from there. But thank you so much for joining me today on Chris's Book Corner. I hope you have a great day. Happy reading, everybody. Bye.